Hello, and thank you for your interest in Market Igniter. My name is John Marks. I'm the Director of Marketing at Igniter. So Market Igniter is a digital marketing company that's focused on the dental market. You'll see throughout this presentation why we focused on the dental market and what our expertise is. But I'd like to start with a presentation that we use to pitch to our potential clients. So here it is. So Market Igniter provides the marketing system and software solutions that your company needs to get results. So we've learned through our interviews with early evangelists, experts, advisors, and our target market, and also through pitches as we've pitched this to other dental practices, that this is a big selling feature for them. And that's why we lead off with this in our sales pitch, that they can get all of their marketing needs, everything from their website to their search engine optimization to Google pay-per-click, all from one provider. So that's us. So we do that. We're the one-stop shop for all things digital marketing for dentists. So our marketing system is broken down into 5 things, and we do these for our dental clients. We do local search optimization, reputation management, search engine optimization, pay-per-click advertising, social media marketing, and we'll dive into these in a little more detail throughout the slide. Software solutions, we also offer them the software solutions they need for their marketing efforts. We do their website, we host it for them. We have call recording, we have secure forms, they're all on their website. We do SMS texting, so if they want to communicate back and forth with their clients or their patients. Software, mobile apps, reputation management, bill pay, and email marketing. So again, the all-in-one system for dental practices. So Market Igniter manages your marketing so that you can focus on your clients. And again, this is another with our, we found this through interviews with early evangelists again, and through pitches and whatnot with our target market. So these dentists are highly intelligent. They're highly skilled in the dental field. Percent of them have no clue what to do with search engine marketing. So that's where we come in. So instead of them having to wonder if their staff, or whomever really understands what they're doing with the marketing their practice needs, they can give that to experts, us, to manage that for them so that they can focus 100% on what really matters, their clients, their patients. So local search, 54% of Americans have replaced phone books for local and online search. And actually, I'm kind of surprised that this number isn't higher than 54%, because I can't remember the last time I've actually opened a phone book. More and more people, phone, local and online search to actually find people. And I know that's 100% of the time accurate for myself, and I'm sure for you as well. And that's why we're so relevant in this today's age of marketing, digital marketing. So the question is then, how do you get ranked in this search? How does Google choose who to show? Well, it's a pretty complicated thing, as you can see from this image. And so when dentists and our potential clients see this, they can feel a little overwhelmed. And what we tell them is that we manage that for them. They don't have to worry about going out to all these different websites and making sure that their information is correct and that there's no inconsistencies, because we do that for them. We'll get them ranked in the local search pack. All right, reputation management. 79% of consumers trust online company reviews as much as personal recommendations. Again, I don't know about you, but for me, when I go to Amazon, I naturally the products with higher reviews and more reviews. So what we offer our dental clients, and as we're pitching this to potential clients, is we offer them that the tools needed in order to gain positive reviews. We monitor that on a monthly basis, daily basis for them, but monthly we'll send them reports and say, hey, this is how many reviews you had this month. If there's any negative ones, we highlight those for sure and make sure, hey, we need to make sure and reach out to these people. But we make sure that they know what's going on, and that as they get reviews, that's great. And we encourage them to continue to seek reviews, and we give them tools to do so and also remind them to do that each month. Search is another biggie. And this is kind of complicated, but this is why we started this company. We've got awesome experience in search engine optimization. We're experts in this field. So 75% of users never scroll past the first page of search results. And again, for myself, I'm surprised that that percentage isn't higher. For I don't know, 95%, I would think. I can't remember the last time I went to the second page to see if there was anything relevant on that page. So what we do is we get our clients ranked on page 1. We've got current clients that we do an awesome job for that. We've got a couple in very highly competitive markets in Spokane, Washington. We've got an orthodontist and 2 dentists that are ranking on page 1. And so we get our clients on the page 1. We do this through on-site SEO, so content development, front-end optimization, back-end optimization. Off-site SEO, we do the link building. We reach out, make sure they get relevant links, and we manage their business listing management. All right, pay-per-click advertising, or PPC advertising. This is a pretty cool one. This one I'm actually really excited about because I'm the director of marketing. As we're talking about all these marketing things, I get really excited. But the pay-per-click is one that I really like because it's instant. With a search engine optimization, that's going to take months, maybe even a year or more, depending on how competitive the market is. But with Google pay-per-click, we can get instant results. We can create a campaign for clients and get them on page 1 and get new patients calling within. It's amazing how fast you can get those campaigns up and running. The other nice thing about this is they're geo-targeted, cost-controlled, and you only pay for clicks that actually click and go to your site. So we do pay-per-click advertising for our clients. Social media management is kind of the last one on our 5 marketing points. So we can either create those for you, our clients, do the reminding, and we do the optimization for our clients. We make sure that they know what keywords are close and what they should be talking about in order to best help their practice rank. And we're really good at that, and so we provide that reminder. So by this point, this is kind of the end of the pitch that we have for our potential clients. We tell them, based on all this, hopefully you're sold on us already, you're super excited, you'd like to do business, and the next question is, and that leads us right into the pricing structure that we have for our marketing dagger. So our standard package is the marketing software package. So for no contract, it includes all the marketing and software features that we mentioned throughout these slides. If they'd like us to do the content creation for blog and social posts, and we'll do that on a monthly basis, that's $4.99 a month. If they'd like to be completely exclusive in generally 1 or 2 zip codes, depending on the size of the cities and the zip codes. And finally, there's a one-time website migration and optimization fee of $24.99. The nice thing about that is it's only once, but we get their platform moved over onto our platform. They get all of our software features, and we do the keywords and whatnot during that transition point. So we get the ball rolling for them. There's the price, and in conclusion, we tell them that your return on investment is our top priority. And this is really a top priority for us, and it's very true that we try to show them a positive return on investment. If they're not making money, then we're not making money, and neither of us are happy. So that's our pitch, and that's kind of what we pitch to our potential. That is what we pitch to our potential clients. So let's go into our scorecards. And so what this is, here we kept track over the past couple of months of a bunch of different people that we interviewed, partners in the company, and potential clients, some experts in the field, our accountants, just to get inside information into our structure, our business model, and we've got feedback here, and then we had scorecards based on that feedback. And so we were able to get some really awesome information that influenced our business plan and our business model canvas. And so we were able to make some changes and tweaks and whatnot. And I'll show you kind of the result of these interviews here in just a minute. But before we do that, let me show you our MVPs. So one of the key things you'll see here, so this is actually our one of our websites. This is dentalroi.com. So Marketing Igniter is our parent brand. But one of the key pivots that we found and the key things that we learned based on those scorecards that we just last looked at through our interviews is that our clients really like to know that we focus on their market. So we sub-branded, I guess, to another domain called Dental ROI. We'll be doing a majority of our marketing efforts through this portal. So this is a key pivot that we did, and it's awesome. So dental ROI. This is actually one of our websites and something we show our clients. This is another one of our. This is actually one of our clients. So Spokane Family Smiles, and again, we do all their marketing for them. We use Google pay-per-click search engine optimization, and he's ranking really well in the local search and paid as well. So he's one of our highlights. And finally, the last MVP I wanted to show you is Spokane Dental, another one of our clients. And again, these are some custom photography of Dr. Smith with his patients. And we again built this website for him from the ground up, and we do all of his marketing and local search some success stories here, and we're making some great progress. We've got some great testimonials. We're actually doing some videos with them here in 2 weeks. So for both these guys and an orthodontist that we do in Spokane, it's also another very good success story for us. All right, so let me get into the next thing here. So our business model canvas, and this is both my original and updated one. The updates are all the blue listings here. You can see any pivots and changes that I've made, as we've continued throughout this process of developing our company. So key partners. So web developer, Richard Marks is our lead web developer. He developed all of the software, the back end for our websites. He is our expert developer. We need an SSL provider. We have a designer that we outsource that to. Salesman, and that's where David Adlard, another key pivot, and this is actually recent. This last week, we just brought him in as a partner and part owner in the company, but he is our director of sales, and he's awesome. We'll talk about him in a little more in detail here in a second. So key activities that we do, we already talked about this, so pay-per-click. Some of the key resources we needed a developed back end, which Richard is our web developer, and so we have that, so that's nice. Two other things that I think this will be a constant struggle and constant thing that we're staying on top of is office space and employees as we continue to grow. So HR is a big one to think about as we continue to grow, and we're finding that out. And we've had some experience with this already. So value proposition, we've already kind of covered that throughout my pitch. So I'll move on to customer segment. So our target market is dentists, and more in particular orthodontists. And larger dentists that average $170,000 plus a year. As you can see with our pricing structure, we're not cheap, but we get them results. So we look for those that have a higher average customer value. That way we can justify charging more in order to get them those clients or those patients. The other thing that we also do, and this is a pivot that we did, is that we'd like to start targeting new dentists and orthodontists as they're coming out of graduate school or residential school. We'd like to get in early. That way we could get seated in with them as they continue to grow, and we'll grow with them. And so we're thinking of maybe having a cheaper package for these startups to kind of get them incentive, and then maybe that package grows with them as they continue to grow. All right, and so the pivots and whatnot, the original information I've had here, which we kind of covered, but so this is my get, keep, grow diagram. So we have website, SEO, pay-per-click that we start our funnel with, our sales funnel. We have some door-to-door salesmen, but a majority of it through phone calls, emails, and referrals through our website. Lead gen is a big one, and that's actually another pivot that we're going to talk about here in a minute. But we have lead generation cold callers that call, and all they do is get appointments for our salesmen to actually call and talk to the dentist and close that deal. So they set the appointment, the salesman call, we close the deal, the custom website for them, we get all transitioned over, it assigns it to the account manager. This is the key portion. We keep them happy, we manage their account, and then we're starting into the growth portion by seeking referrals and upselling for additional software options, and then new features that we develop, we pitch those to our clients as well. So that's our get, keep, grow there as well. Here's the other pivot that I just talked about. So we decided to outsource a company called Grindstone. And this is another one that we're actually implementing this week. This next week. So the benefit to this is that they're already experts in the field of B2B appointment setting and have had extensive experience in the dental field. The other awesome benefit to it is we're able to negotiate a price down with them to where it's only going to cost us roughly 15, excuse me, 1,500 to 1,700 a month versus paying for actual lead gen employees. So awesome deal. We're really excited to see how that goes and turns out for us. So partnership diagram, this kind of how it's structured. So our lead developer is Richard Marks. He's actually one of the founders of the company. He's part owner in the company. He is a very successful orthodontist actually in this area, and he provided early financing for us to kind of get the ball rolling. David Adlard, like I said, is a brand new pivot or addition to our ownership here, and he's also going to be part owner if he reaches a excuse me, a milestone of new clients within the year. We have a goal set for 100 for him, and he'll get part ownership in the company. But he's awesome. So a little bit about David is he worked for a company, and actually until this last week he worked for this company, Business Promotion. They marketing company just like ours that focuses on high-end marketing. So the custom marketing packages, they do custom websites, they do custom marketing plans, very similar to ours, except they're a much bigger company. But he started with them 5 years ago. And in the dental markets, they're one of our big competitors, but they're a lot bigger than us. But he started with them 5 years ago. He developed their sales funnel, their strategies, their pitches, trained all their salesmen. And that year they made $300,000. This year, so he worked with them up until this year. This year they're on track to do $20 million in sales. So over the course of 5 years, he was able to help them grow to that point. So the added wisdom and experience and expertise and sales experience, that's the big one, because that's the missing piece of our puzzle right now. We've got a developer and a lead marketer and myself and counsel with Rick, but sales experience and then all the other things that he brings to the table. This is a big deal for us as a company. And so we're really excited to add him as a partner to the team. And then lastly, myself, I'm the lead marketer. I've had years of experience doing search engine marketing. I'm the director of marketing for our company, and I train new employees and hire and do HR as well. So the last thing I kind of want to show you here is our SWOT analysis. So some of our strengths. So one of the things I just wanted to kind of highlight here, so is our revenue cost assessment. So based on our financial assumptions, we should be at or above a 45% profit margin by year 2 and 3, and that's only going to continue to get better. And so we're going to look at this financial assumption here in the end in just a minute, and that's going to be what we end on. And I'll hopefully hang my hat on it, and you'll want to jump on board with our company because of these assumptions and the projections that we've got. So one of the weaknesses that we need to be aware of is that our revenue cost assessment, the first 4 to 6 months, we'll be operating a loss and due to investment in new employees and systems. So this is kind of where you come in. And so we'll talk about that here in just a minute and why we need your investment capital to help us profitability. So opportunities, revenue cost assessment again. By reducing our variable costs, by developing our own tracking tools, we'll be able to increase our profit margins. So the beautiful thing about having a in-house developer that's also the founder, that's also an owner in the company, is he understands it, he gets it, he knows what we need to do in order to make our company more profitable, and he's willing to develop the things that'll do that. And so by helping us develop tracking tools, that will help reduce our variable costs, which is awesome. And then lastly, so something we need to be aware of and know it's on our horizon, value prop. Our competitors will be close on our heels if we're not constantly developing this. So already with Business Promotion, they're ahead of us. But the beautiful thing is that we've got a custom website or custom software development team, and they work off of a WordPress site. We've got David Adler now that has this awesome internal perspective into how they do business, and he brings to the table things that we can do that they don't. That'll bring a lot more value to our patients or to our clients. Sorry. So we've got a lot of things going for us. So in conclusion, let me kind of show you our financial forecast, our financial model that we developed here. And so this is based on figures that we actually have, based on expenses and projections and current employees, accounts that we've got, as well as current new accounts that are bringing on. So all of these are very accurate. I mean, there is a chance of margin of error here, and a lot of it is going to be based on how well we can perform moving forward. But we feel that these are very attainable forecasts and goals. And if we continue at this rate, we should be a very profitable company. So you see, so our profit loss here in the first 6 months, so in August is when we'll start breaking even. So we'll need a total investment of $88,000 in order to get ourselves to sustainability and profitability. But after that, you can kind of see, so by the end of the year, we'll be at $26,000 profit. By year 2, we'll be at $2.2 million in profit, because this is only going to continue to go up. $5.7 million in profit. Remember, this is profit, not just revenue. Year 4, $10 million profit. And finally, in year 5, $15.5 million in profit. Granted, this there's going to be some variables and whatnot that we can't foresee at this point, but this is very encouraging. This is an awesome number to see. So our total expenses is at $6 million, and our total revenue is at $23 million. So if you look at that based on what David Adlard was able to do with business promotion, they were able to take a brand new company and grow it to a $20 million company in 5 years. So this is very doable, and we feel very confident in this and very confident in our expenses and our profit loss margins here. So looking with this in mind, this $15.5 million in profit, we feel that MarketIgniter has the expertise and motivation to make this company a truly profitable venture. All we need now is your help. With your $100,000 investment, we'll be able to offset that first 6 to 7 months of negative cash flow, after which we'll be a self-sustaining company, and we'll be able to grow at an increasingly fast rate. So what do you say? Will you join us in revolutionizing this digital marketing field for dentists? We hope you will. Thanks for your time, and we look forward to talking to you more.